Think your spots are all hunted out? Vanquish the thought. Welcome to Finding America. It is really great to see you here. Now, I'm going to jump right into this week's episode with a hunt that Chris and I had this past weekend. Now, I got a new permission at a house that was built around 1900, and we definitely had our hopes up on hunting this beautiful two-story home. Now, we met up bright and early to beat the oppressive heat that was about to come later that day. So we got there, fired up the Equinox 800s, started swinging. Chris said he got a find here, so I'll come over and check it out.
It's like an ashtray.
Oh yeah, what is that, Stanholm?
Stanhomex?
Yeah.
Homex?
Yeah, that's a
few of those.
Yeah, 50s, 60s advertising ashtray. Some people use them for coasters, but pretty cool piece.
It's in good shape, actually.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a good indicator. Someone missed this big sucker, so
yeah.
Hopefully this place hasn't been hunted. Well, both of us are using our Equinox 800s today with the small 6-inch coil, and my first decent target gave me an 18, and it's going to be a 50s Colgate Palmolive shave cream tube. So pretty cool piece there. It was all rolled up. I unrolled it to see what it was, but it's a good indicator. There's some old stuff here. Well, this one was giving me a 1920 high tone, and it was down the hole. I've cleaned this up a little bit, but I got a almost complete compact, pretty old. I kind of recognize the symbol in the center, but I just can't place it. But pretty neat little piece, and probably going to be 40s, maybe 50s. Chris called me over, said he had something pretty interesting. So we'll go see what it is. I tell you, it is already boiling hot.
Oh, I'm sweating.
I'm sweating bullets. Speaking of bullets,
that, I believe, is an actual gun. Part of one.
I'll be dang.
It says 22 right there.
Yeah.
RTS. That sounds familiar, but that ain't no toy. I think it says RTS right here, too. Made in somewhere.
I'll be dang.
That's
pretty cool.
I found the cylinder to a 22 before, whenever the...
Yeah, this got the grip. I don't know, I'll have to look it up. RTS. Someone out there's going, hey man.
Yeah, Remington trainings.
Yeah.
Who knows? How freaking cool. I wonder if there's more of it in there.
Yeah, I hope so. Very cool. I'll have to do some research on that one, but pretty cool find and pretty deep too.
Yeah, it was down there.
Well, got a 19 signal dug down and got an old lipstick tube. It says Flame Glow on the end, and it still has the red lipstick inside. So kind of a cool find. I'll definitely take that and keep on going here. Well, it's kind of funny because it kind of pertains to last week's episode Chris got just now.
It's a Belk.
It's a Belk's overall from Belk's department store. And it's funny because I found a Leggett's last week, and Belk's actually kind of absorbed Leggett's into their corporation in 1921. Of course, Leggett still had stores until about the 80s. And of course, Belk's is still thriving.
Still around.
And I believe Belk's started around 1888, believe it or not. So, very cool little button, and I'll get it cleaned up, get you a better look at it. Now, Belk's is indeed a very old company, but it wasn't always known as Belk's. The very first store was built in Monroe, North Carolina, all the way back in 1888, and the name of that store was the New York Racket. Well, luckily the Belks brothers decided to change the name of the business, and they built the very first Belks department store in Charlotte, North Carolina, where it remained standing for nearly 100 years. I definitely think they made the right call on changing the name. Well, that new permission just wasn't panning out for us, and by 11 o'clock that morning, the temperatures were already in the 90s. Chris and I just decided we just had to throw in the towel. Now, I hate giving up. And besides, I had a video to make for this week. So I decided to get up bright and early the next morning and head down to the Old Mill Workers neighborhood. Now, I was going to take along the Minelab Vanquish 540 Pro Pack that I got from our friends at Kellyco to test. Now, I have really enjoyed using that machine. And I have to say, that morning, it made some excellent finds. Well, just got a nice signal on the Vanquish 540. It was about a 17. It was a big signal, so I didn't know what to expect. Probably big iron, but turned out it was. But it was pretty good iron. About 8 inches down, I finally got it popped. Check it out. That is a nice double bit. Double-headed axe. Ooh, I don't know why. I just love digging these. And I've dug quite a few of them down here at this property, so that is awesome. Just had to show you that one, but another good recovery by the Vanquish. Now it's getting a nice high tone with this one, and as I dug down, I got about down to the 7-inch mark. Oh, I think I see there's where the signal came from, an old bleach cap. But once I dug down, something popped out. Check it out, all the way at the bottom of the hole. Yeah, another marble. Oh boy. Holy cow, will you look at, oh, this one's incredible looking. Look at that. Hang on just a second. That is an absolutely beautiful marble. So just had to share that one with you, and I'm gonna keep on going. Ooh, I love that. Well, next thing was giving me like a 23 to 25, and I have to say I wasn't expecting this. This is how I saw it. That is kind of weird. Let me get it out of here. Well, it's not that old. It still has a skew tag on it, but I don't know. It's some little novelty item, but it must have flashed or something, but kind of different. Definitely had to show you that one. Well, I'll tell you what, the more I use this, the more impressed I get. It's a nice machine, really nice machine, and extremely affordable. Got a nice little signal here, 18, 19, bouncing between mid-tone, high-tone. Dug down and yeah, saw it right away. Early Model T valve stem. So that's very cool, and about 6 inches down. And that's exactly what the depth meter on the screen said too. So nice recovery once again. Well, I am not hunting at the old dump site, but it's starting to feel like it. Got that marble, and now I have might have a whole bottle here. So I just wanted to show it to you as I saw it, and then I'm gonna pop it out here and we'll see what it is. Oh, cool. Oh, that's nice. Very cool. Now these houses were late 1800s up until recently, but that's pretty old. Probably 40s, 30s to 50s, somewhere in there. Well, got a really nice little signal here. Give me a 25 to 28, and I really like what I found here. I'm going to show it to you just as I saw it. And I grabbed the camera as soon as I saw it, but this is very cool. I like finding these. They're kind of hard to find, the jewel cut ones that aren't broken up a lot, but this is beautiful. Look at that. I just dug a green reflector not too long ago, but nowhere near as nice as this one. Look at the faceted cut on that. This would have gone on probably a 30s era bicycle, and that is an absolute beauty. I really like that. Very, very cool. Well, I was getting a nice high tone. Give me about 27, 29. I'd say it was about 7 inches deep. Popped out on my drop cloth finally, and looks like I got a real nice horse tack buckle. No brass buckle, but nice condition, and that was a nice recovery too. Sounded like it was super loud, so no problems picking that one up. Well, this one was giving me a 13. It was real nice, tight signal. Pulled a nail out of here first, and then this popped out on my drop cloth. Now I cleaned it up a little bit, but it is darn cool. I like it. That is a drawer pull handle. This part would have gone up in the escutcheon, but it has a great floral pattern. Very old, late 1800s, early 1900s. But that's just a cool cast brass piece. And very happy to have found that. Well, I'll tell you, another nice recovery with the Vanquish 540. It's getting a nice little high tone, about 21, 22, repeatable both directions. I'll tell you what, it's pretty nice though. It's an old lipstick tube, and I am going to be able to get something off the bottom here. I think I see made in USA, so hopefully it has a maker's mark, but probably going to be 30s or 40s. But pretty cool little piece, and happy to have that one. I'm telling you, this Vanquish does the job. Probably about 7 inches down, I was getting a 21, 22 signal. Now, I did clean it off, but check it out. It's the body to an old padlock, and it's a Yale Junior. It says made in USA. And on the other side it says the Yale in Town Manufacturing Company. So, old lock, definitely. And I definitely like that a lot. I'm going to put that in the 30s or 40s. But that is awesome. Just minus the hasp, but such a cool piece. Great display piece too. Well, another nice little target here. Really scratchy 17, sometimes an 18, with the V8 coil and the small coil that comes with the 540 Pro Pack. I kind of switched back and forth a little bit, just testing it. Like it a whole lot, and this one sniffed this out. I think it was on edge because it turned out to be a weedy, and that's pretty darn cool. That was a good job, and I already cleaned it off a little bit, and this one's going to be a 41 Philadelphia, but that was pretty surprising. I didn't expect to see a weedy, but I will definitely take it. Penny loafers. Now everyone's heard of them, but some people might not realize why they're called that. Now, back in the 1930s, when these shoes became very popular, the cost of making a phone call at a public booth was only 2 cents. Well, back then, people started inserting a penny in the leather strap on the top of each shoe, just in case they needed to make an emergency phone call. Now, through the 1940s and into the 1950s, these shoes were all the rage. Everyone was wearing penny loafers, and even though the cost of a phone call had risen quite a bit, they continued to stick a penny in each shoe. Now maybe some of the Wheaties that we dig up didn't fall out of someone's pocket. Maybe they slipped out of someone's loafers. Wow, I tell you what, impressive recovery here. Really had to get in between a bunch of targets here, and I was getting a little 17, 18, and sometimes it would high tone. Dug down, and I think I got a compact lid. So that is pretty darn cool. Definitely wasn't a very obvious target, but I will definitely take that. I'll clean it up, see if anything's on it, but very happy with the performance of that little coil on the Vanquish. Wow. I'll tell you what, yeah, I'm sold on this machine. I mean, I liked it big time before, but it is really, really good. And this one was giving me about a 20. And, you know, I'm not thinking very much about it. I just dug up that Wheatie. I'm just a few feet forward in an area that we've hunted quite a bit. And I got that 20, and it was a little tiny tight signal. I dug down. Now I've been working on it a little bit because I thought it might just be a zinc. It was a little crusty, but I'm hoping you can see that. I got an Indian head. That is the oldest coin to ever come out of this area, and the best one. That's awesome. Now I'm gonna have to take it home, get some work on it, see if I can get a date. But that is really awesome. Totally, I'm not expecting that at all. But yeah, that'll make your morning. Well, I got a really cool little find here. It was giving me a solid 12, about 4 or 5 inches deep. I may have a brooch. I brushed it off just lightly. It is super thin, super fragile, but it's folded over. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it straightened out. I will definitely give it a try when I get home. But as you can see, it definitely has quite the design to it. So, pretty neat piece. Very happy with that. Well, this is giving me a nice 22 signal. Not too deep, about 4 inches. I saw the curve and I thought, oh boy, I got a coin. But I don't, but it's still a cool find. Oh yeah. It's a dog tag, but it's from 1955. So definitely like that. Another one for the collection. But, yep, another nice recovery. Well, this one was giving me a pretty good high tone, 25, 26. Actually turned out to be a Wheatie, and I've cleaned it off, but it's going to be a 54D. So, yeah, I got some coins popping here. Well, I'll tell you what, that's just awesome. I was just going along here on the edge of that field and got a 20 signal, dug down, pulled out 2 nails, and then look what I saw flip out of the ground. I cannot believe it. I just got an Indian, and now I got a second one. Holy cow. And this one is much cleaner. There you go, 1901. Holy moly, look how nice that one is. What a difference, like night and day. Man, that is just incredible. Whew, 2 Indians. I definitely like that. Wow. If you're still here, I want to thank you so much for always watching my videos all the way to the end each week. And as a thank you, I'm having a little surprise contest and giveaway of a Finding America drop cloth and a little surprise gift as well. So now for the fun part. I have 5 pictures of celebrities taken when they were very young, coming up in just a few seconds. And in order to win the giveaway, all you need to do is give me the 5 correct answers of who those celebrities are and be the very first one to show up in the comments below with those 5 correct answers. You also need to be subbed to this channel, and you need to have your subscription set to public so I can go in and verify that you are indeed subscribed to this channel. So remember, just supply the 5 correct answers, be the very first one to show up in the comments below, and you win. I will contact the winner and let them know how to get a hold of me. So, best of luck, and remember, it's history that makes the find a treasure, and I cannot wait to see you back here next week on Finding America. Good luck, everyone.